Good morning. Welcome to Eric's Adblog Daily, episode 7. We're doing it now. We're making it. My previous longest-standing podcast lasted 10 episodes, so it's in the back of my mind here. I got to get past 10. Shooting for bigger numbers, though, but 10's the first one. On today's episode, which we're broadcasting live on Facebook, and we'll be recording live here and uploading to YouTube as well. Today's topic: social isn't for selling. Social media isn't for selling. Which is funny because, this is on social media, and I have a social media agency. Seems kind of backwards, but I think it's more about like the mentality, your approach to social media. I mean, you can compare it to a lot of different stuff, and you hear all the cliched, what's an analogy, metaphor? I forget. Social media is a cocktail party. Social media is a business conference and after hours. Social media is like dating or whatever. All those are true, and all those are whatever way works for you to look at it, right? If you want to look at it like it's comparable to a business after hours event, which I love. I love business after hours events. I love going to them. But I like going to them to meet people, talk to people, mingle, whatever. Like, that's why I go to them. Business might come out of those conversations, but I don't go to them to get business. I go to them to talk to people about things that I am interested in and passionate about, and hopefully people will sense that passion and that interest in me, and maybe they have that same passion or interest, or maybe they want to call me to help them with a project like that. It's the same exact thing with social media. We are sending out a message, telling people about ourselves, a product, a brand, and hoping that resonates with them somehow, that they want us to help them out. LinkedIn, an example of LinkedIn's a really famous one. An example of like annoying people you don't know trying to sell you stuff. Well, I mean, that's the one I see, I think, most often. Twitter's another one too, but you don't notice them as easily, the DMs or anything. Or maybe they're just easier to ignore them, I don't know. But on LinkedIn, connect to someone. Hey, viewer, I can't see who that was, sorry. Was it something I said? Why did you leave? LinkedIn, so you connect with someone, right? You connect with them on LinkedIn. I accept requests from people I don't know all the time, and I will often send a connection request to someone I don't know in real life. I think that's okay. Yeah, everybody has their own thoughts about LinkedIn. But anyway, so you connect with someone. That's exciting. I'll have a new connection. See what happens. Then immediately they send you a direct, a message on LinkedIn asking for, and it's like a canned message. They're asking for you to check out their website, or asking you to, let me show you how I can help you, or just annoying, man. I think romance me a little bit more, romance me a little bit. If that's your goal. If your goal is to sell me, that's not my goal. But if your goal is to sell me, romance me a little bit first, at least. So there you can compare it to dating. You don't just meet someone and ask them out on a date or ask them to marry you. You go out and get to know each other, casual dates or something. Maybe you go on a couple dinner dates. There's a progression to it. It's the same with social media. So all the analogies or whatever work, and they all work. But I think if you just get right down to it, you're just building relationships with people, and you're making them hopefully feel good about you on social, trust you, value your insight, knowledge, and passion about the field. And then you wait for them to be ready to buy. That's my belief. You wait for them to be ready There's a saying, I forget who said it, but people hate to be sold, but they love to buy. I don't know, maybe it was Godin or something. No, you know what? It was probably like a Jeffrey Gitomer. I think it was Jeffrey Gitomer. Damn sales jobs when I started out of college. Hate that stuff, man. Anti-sales. Don't sell. People sometimes ask me, why aren't you, or they mention something about that I don't sell on social media. You won't see a post. I mean, I've done maybe 2 in like 5 years ago. You won't see a post about me. Call us about social media. Call us about how we can consult with your marketing. Call us about this and visit our site. Yada, yada, yada. If you like what you see on my social media stuff, you'll contact me. I'm not going to bug you about it. I'm going to let you come to me. If you want to talk to me, you can message me. You can find me. You can call me. I would really appreciate it. I'd love it. I'm not going to bug you about it. I'm not going to force you to do it. That's the same with, the same philosophy I have with most of my clients, and just sharing this passion, this insight about your field and what you do, and show them the ins and the outs. And if people like it, they'll want to buy, man. I was reading something from Art and Copy, a really amazing advertising documentary from PBS, Art and Copy. You can find it on Amazon. A line it talked about, particularly it was about Super Bowl advertising, so it's very timely with the Super Bowl coming up this weekend. And about advertising the Super Bowl is about these commercials that, whether you use humor in your advertising or in your marketing or in social media, or whether you're serious or informational, educational, whatever it is, whatever your thing is, it doesn't have to be just one thing, but you want that to resonate with people, and you want people to feel like they know you and the brand, and become part of that community of people that like your product, or you want to reach a community that shares the same passion for it. And then the product, as the article, the Art and Copy piece said, the product that you sell becomes a badge of that community. It becomes a symbol of that community. Like I shop here. I wear this brand. This is my badge. I wear Nike. I wear, Reebok. This represents my beliefs. And that's pretty neat when that can happen. That can happen on local levels too. It's not just major brands and stuff. Pretty interesting though. Super Bowl advertising is gonna be fun. I might have to do a show or a blog or a podcast exclusively about the Super Bowl ads. I've written a couple blog posts about it over the years. Now, that all being said, there is a time and a place for selling on social media, and I don't think it's out of place. Because there are certainly people in the market now, whatever market you're in, small or large, they're ready to buy right now, and they might be waiting for that ask, right? They might need to be asked. So there's a time and place for that. I'm saying I don't think that should be your go-to. Plus, it makes for a better title for this video. Socialism for selling. Hope you guys like the scenic view here with the wide cam. I like it. Someone, Braid, commented on it yesterday. Art and Copy. Yeah, I'd recommend picking that up if watching that. You can stream it. Got a DVD and digital cloud copy. Another comparison they made in Art and Copy is with brands is really about like humanizing your brand, I think, and really about like we've talked about in previous episodes, humanizing your brand, being kind of transparent and just open and honest with people. Is in advertising, the goal is, I guess, to humanize your brand so much that people start to feel like they have a relationship with a brand. It's like, is this brand, like a person, like, is this brand consistent? Are they nice? Are they friendly? Are they funny? Are they, Is it someone that they've mentioned in art and copy? Is it someone I'd like to have over for dinner? That's cool stuff. So try to humanize your brand to the point where you connect with people and they, want to be your friend. They want to invite you over for dinner. Sounds a little silly, but there are real people behind these brands too. Let's not all pretend here. But remember, hey, we got a viewer. Hey, comment so I know who's here. It's not showing me for some reason. So think about that with your advertising, social media marketing, and in particular social media marketing, because it is very conversational. We can have a conversation, just like with live, whether it's live video or a photo or anything. Is don't always be trying to sell, but try to be starting a conversation or joining a conversation that's already happening. Sharing information, dialogue, new ideas. Share your passion and your interest, and I think if you do that, people will recognize that passion. And if you do it well enough or often enough, not even well enough, but just authentic enough, people will want to work with you from that. People will sense your passion for it, and they'll want to reach out. Hey, Jerry. There you are, buddy. Am I right, Jerry? All right, man? Jerry knows this stuff. Preaching to the choir here with Jerry. It's all good. Well, I have to go pick up some kombucha. I am fresh out of kombucha. I'm on a little kombucha kick right now. So, thanks for tuning in here today to episode 7. We're on our way to 10. We're going to blow past that here very shortly, maybe this week. So hope you can join me for that. Jerry, thanks for tuning in, man. We'll catch you guys next time on episode 8.